Alright guys, today I'm going to take you through a brief video in regards to my runes and masteries, because so many of you have been asking me for so long what runes do I use and what masteries do I use and why do I use them. So hopefully, to stop anyone else asking, this video will clear everything up on what you guys need in regards to playing Heimerdinger with certain runes and masteries. But like I always say, every single thing is situational. Some masteries are better than others for certain playstyles, and some rune pages are better than others for certain playstyles. But what I'm about to show you is what works for me, but if anything else works for you, then you use that. Okay, this is what I use, so if you want to copy me and try it out, by all means, you're very welcome to, and I actually encourage it. But if you feel that something else works instead, leave a comment below, let me know, and I'll try it myself. So we'll start off with runes. The runes that I use is 20 ability power, 7.8 magic pen, and 28 ability power at level 18. So that's Quints, greater quintessence of ability power. That is the seals. Is that the seal? Yeah. Greater seal of ability power, so it's just flat ability power. The marks are magic pen, and the glyphs are the scaling AP. Okay. I'm going to explain the reason why I choose this over a tanky rune page. Because a lot of you guys, when I tell you that I go AP and magic pen and so on and so forth, you respond with, "Oh well, why would you do that? Why would you do that if you're going to be building Tankheimer or the Holy Trinity of Tilt, what I call it?" And I'll explain. The reason that I use flat AP and flat magic pen, skill and AP and so on, is because I'm going to be building tanky. You'll know if you've been following me for a while now that the way I build Heimer is a ZZ Rot, Banner of Command, and a Riley's. Well, it takes you a while to actually get those items. So therefore, until you maybe really fully build your Banner of Command, you aren't really going to be a tanky Heimer. You are going to just be a normal Heimerdinger player. You're going to build a couple of Orange Rings, maybe a Phoenix Codex while you're trying to get your Banner of Command, and then this is where this rune page comes into play. It allows you to play relatively aggressive and possibly get an early kill. That is predominantly why I play with Ignite. I'm very aggressive early game, and then once I get tanky enough, I can kind of push, overextend without really being knocked down. But then I know personally that when it comes to team fights or trading, I'm not going to kill anyone because I'm not going to have high AP, because obviously I'm building tank. Okay guys? But having this allows me, say, between levels 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, to trade and possibly get a kill, because until I build the Banner of Command, in fact, even when I have Banner of Command and I have 2 Orange Rings, maybe a boots, I'm still relatively heavy AP orientated. It's not until I kind of deviate, go Riley's route mixed with a ZZ Rot, is whenever you can kind of possibly say that you are tanky or tankier than you would be if you were AP. Okay, so that's why I build this. Early aggression, and that is why I mix it with Ignite. If you personally feel that tanky is better for you, because you may play a bit more passive early game, then by all means, bro, you go tanky. Okay? If you think AD runes work because you auto attack a lot mixed with your Thunderlords, then man, you go AD. Every single thing is different for every single person, and everything's situational. Whoever you're playing against, you might maybe want to go a wee bit MR early game because you're playing against a Syndra. You may want to go a little bit armor orientated because you're going to be playing very passive against a Zed mid lane. It is all up to you, bros. Alright guys, so we're going to go through my mastery now, and if you've been following my content for a while, you will know that I go Thunderlords. I always say Thunderdong, and you know, the Thunderdong strikes back. And it's because Thunderlords is awesome. So I'll tell you exactly what I go in Ferocity and what I go in Cunning. You can pretty much copy me if you really want to. And again, like I said, everything is situational. You might think some things work for you, but maybe they don't work for me. But if you really do have ideas, I'm welcome to them, because, you know, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. I'm only Diamond 4, Diamond 3. So if you think that I'm missing out on something or what I said is wrong, comment below. You know, I'm open to opinions and options. But for now, I'll talk you through mine. So 12 points in Ferocity, 5 in Sorcery, and obviously increased ability damage. Don't even need to really talk about that. It's kind of obvious. Feast is good early game in regards to sustain, especially whenever you get your Doran's Ring. Go down to Natural Talent, gain 2 plus 0.44 level attack damage and 3 plus 0.67 ability power per level, plus 10 attack damage and 15 ability power, level 18. So it's just a talent that helps you scale AD and AP. Again, early game is quite good because you are going to be auto attacking quite a lot to proc your Thunderlords, and obviously more AP the better. down to Oppressor. Deal 2.5 increased damage to targets with impaired movement, slow, stun, root, taunt, etc. This obviously is good in team fights and good whenever you're landing your stun and then trying to follow up with missiles. Simple as that. Then we go over to the Cunning Tree. Wander, plus 3% movement speed out of combat. This is really, really good because, as you know in my build, I get Boots of Swiftness mixed with the ZZ Rot, so you're getting the movement speed buff there already. Say there's Jan in your team, and then you obviously have Wander. You're going to be zooming about. Mega speed. Awesome. Down to the next thing, Secret Stash. Your potions and elixirs last 10% longer. And your health potions are replaced with biscuits that restore 15 health and mana instantly on use. This is awesome, and it's one of my favourite things in the talent tree. And it basically just gives you cookies, gives you mana biscuits or whatever. And the amount of times that they have saved my life, because you sort of think 15 health and mana instantly on use isn't really a lot. But if you can use 2 in a row, you know, there's going to be 30 health, and 30 health surprisingly makes a lot of difference. Down to the next thing, Merciless. 5 points in this, deal 5% increased damage to champions below 40% health. Awesome, it's just pretty much an execute of some kind. Down here, Dangerous Game. 1 point in Dangerous Game. Champion kills and assists restore 5% of your missing health and mana. This is superb, okay? You'll see in a lot of my streams and my videos where I would dive people under the tower, and just as I would kill them, I would get 5% of my health and mana back, and the tower would hit me, and I would survive in like 10 health. Really, really, really good, guys. Honestly, you sort of think 5% isn't a lot, you sort of think 15 health and mana isn't a lot, but when it all aggregated together and added up, it actually helps you out tremendously. Especially when diving or in a team fight. Whenever someone gets away, the thing is, think about it, say you get a kill on someone whenever you're trying to get ganked, and then you get the 5% extra back, and then you kill another person, you're going to have 10% of your health back right away. Okay, so it avoids the dangerousness of someone else trying to gank your lane and so on and so forth. Helps with diving, and it's a really, really good talent, so I recommend it. Intelligence, your cooldown reduction cap is increased to 45%, and you gain 5% cooldown reduction. This is actually really, really good, even if you don't build CDR, because you get you get fat cooldown, bros. You get a flat 5% CDR from the get-go. So even if you don't build it, it's a really, really good talent. And if you do build CDR, then obviously you're going to max it at 45%, so it's an even better talent. So it's really, really good, guys. And then we have the Pièce de Résistance, Thunderlord's Decree. 1 point in that, obviously. Your third attack or damaging spell against the same enemy champion calls down a lightning strike, dealing magic damage in the area. Damage 10 per level, plus 30% of your bonus attack damage and 10% of your ability power. And then it's 25 to 15 second cooldown based on your level. This is amazing on Heimerdinger, in my only opinion, because if you use your missiles, it's going to shoot 3 missiles. If all 3 missiles proc, or hit, they're going to proc Thunderlords. If you shoot them all in one line, you don't shoot them out kind of in a crazy area. If you shoot them straight at your target and you land it, you're going to proc Thunderlords and do a pretty good burst. The same goes for early game. You'll see me a lot trying to auto attack with Heimerdinger, because if you're, say, top lane, you're against a heavy melee character like Darius or Fiora, then what's going to happen? You're going to be able to keep them at bay with your range attacks, because Heimerdinger has a pretty awesome range when it comes to his attack, his auto attack. And early games, you can really, really strongly harass people with Thunderlords and your auto attacks. So that's one of the main reasons why I get Thunderlords, to be honest, guys. It's really, really, really helpful against melees. Whenever you're using your missiles, it is insane. And that's pretty much it, bros. Any questions of any kind, hit me up, tweet me, comment below, so on and so forth. Like I said, what I use, it is not the Bible, okay? This is not the be-all and end-all for Heimerdinger knowledge or League of Legends knowledge. Some of you guys are better players than me, but when it comes to Heimerdinger, I kind of feel that I know what works. So take what you want from it, copy it, embrace it, use it, and become one with the rune page and become one with the masteries that I use. Again, run with it, see how it goes for you, bros, and let me know down below. You know, if you've been running with a different rune page that you think's terrible, you're having a lot of success since you changed and started using my runes and masteries, then that is awesome. Let me know, and it means that some of the things that I actually think up and some of the theories and builds are actually good. They're actually good. Okay. Until next time, bros. Take it easy. Peace out, and I will see you, bros, in the rift. Good luck, guys.
like the speed of sound.